Hey guys, hope you're doing well, hope you're having a great break, and I hope you're ready to practice because we have some work to do on single stroke rolls. You guys are going to be working on your single strokes the next 2 weeks. This video is going to cover a lesson over single stroke rolls, some practice, and some exercises for you guys to work on. And I just want to start off with this. We do have a goal tempo, but this isn't about speed. It's not about how fast you can play your single stroke roll. It's about the quality of it. So if you don't get to the goal tempo, that's okay. I just want to make sure that you are getting the best sound out of the single stroke rolls that you can, and that you're really perfecting the technique. We can worry about how fast you have your single strokes later. And at the end of the video, we're going to talk about some prizes that you guys have a chance to earn if you do really well in this challenge. So let's get to it. Single stroke rolls. Alright, so there's not a whole lot to cover over single stroke rolls. Really, all a single stroke roll is just alternating strokes. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Over and over again. What we're going to do today is put them into the pattern of 16th notes. So we're going to be using our bass rhythm of 16th notes and applying the alternating pattern to those. Now, what we need to talk about first is the difference between German grip and French grip. Now, a lot of times we use German grip in a lot of things that we do, which is you have the top of your hands facing up. Okay, when we do that. French grip is when we have our thumbs facing up. Now you wouldn't do this for a whole lot of things. Timpani is one of the more common uses of this grip, but we're going to try to go back and forth between both of these grips today. So what I want you to do is put your hands in German grip right now, so the top of your hands facing up, and just play some 16 notes. Now, you don't have to worry about being strictly in time right now. This is just to get your hands used to the different grips. Start in German grip. I want you to gradually move your hands into French grip. So you're going to go from having this motion to more of this motion. Whenever you switch to French grip, your thumb becomes up. So whenever you're moving your stick, it's more like that, more like a rotation rather than an up and down movement. So just do that. Start in German grip. Gradually turn your hands. Go back and forth. And you can start to feel the difference in your hands whenever you move to French grip, the rotating versus the up and down movement. Now, another thing we need to work on whenever we're talking about single stroke rolls is the fingers. So whenever we start going fast, it's less about your wrist, more about your fingers. And that translates to pretty much anything. Now, in single stroke rolls, it's really easy to get finger movement when you have the French grip. That's why we were talking about that earlier. It uses more of your finger because your hand is tilted up like this rather than this. You can still get finger movement, but it's a little bit more difficult as opposed to the French grip. So we've talked about it before, finger yoga over the Thanksgiving break. That was one of your challenges for one of those days. Just hold your hand in French grip and then just work on using each finger. You don't have to have a set tempo or anything. Use your first finger, move to your middle finger, your third finger, pinky, back up to your first finger, then try using them all at the same time. Now the key for this is to keep your hand relaxed, and we're doing full strokes right now. So just keep your hand relaxed, let your fingers do the work. It's not really about your wrist, we're not going like this. Just keep your wrist still and let your fingers do the work. Think about like a baby whenever they're waving by. A lot of them do this. That's what we want. So we're moving our fingers like this to move the stick to get those nice even strokes. And then do the same thing with your left hand. Just move up and down your fingers. Alright, so that's basically it for the lesson over single strokes. What we're going to be doing now is in the practice session. Now our goal tempo is 150 BPM with 16th notes. So we're going to start at 90 and we're going to gradually work our way up. And we're just going to be playing a bar of 16ths over and over and over and over. And what this does is just get your hands used to moving. Okay, and we'll go back and forth between German grip and French grip. So we'll do 4 sets, 4 bars in German grip, 4 bars in French grip. And if at any time you feel like you're struggling with any of these tempos, don't feel like you have to get to the goal tempo in one day. That's not the case. Okay, this is over 2 weeks. So if you are stuck at 120, that's okay. Keep practicing 120. Go back to 110, go back to 120, and just take it slow. Okay, you don't have to finish this all in one day. Now before you dive into the practice session, I would heavily recommend that you just practice on your own in German grip and French grip with the alternating pattern. We worked on each hand individually, but now we need to put them together and make sure that they're evenly spaced. What you don't want is this. We just need nice 16 notes. 1 to teta, 2 to teta, 3 to teta, 4 to teta. So practice that on your own before you get to the practice session, because we're just going to go through these tempos, 4 and 4, 4 in German, 4 in French, and we're just going to go from 90 to 150. Alright, here's the first chunk of 16th notes at 90 BPM. We're going to start in German grip. 1, 2, 3. Now French. 1, 2, 3. Now we're at 100 BPM. Start in German grip. 1, 2, 3. French grip. 1, 2, 3. And this is 110 BPM. Start in German. 1, 2, 3. French. 1, 2, 3. Here's 120. Start in German. 1, 2, 3. French. 1, 2, 3. Here's 130 BPM. 1, 2, 3. French. 1, 2, 3. Here's 140 BPM. 1, 2, 3. French. 1, 2, 3. Here's our last one, 150. 1, 2, 3. French, 2, 3, 4. Now 150 was our goal tempo. If you made it, awesome. But I do have a little bit of an extra challenge. If you want some extra brownie points, or I will give you a crisp high five when we get back to school, you can try it at 160. So I'll play 4 bars at 160. And if you made it that far, that is really cool. That was really awesome. Can't wait to hear you guys' single strokes when we get back to school. Now, let's talk about some prizes. So there's a few prizes that you guys can win when you get back. I've got these really cool practice pads. This one has a little strap on it, and you can put it on your knee for practice on the go. You just slap it on there, boom, practice pad. Don't have to worry about a chair, no table, nothing. Just put it right there. You can drum anywhere. So it's really cool. I keep one in my car all the time. And then we have these really cool 6-inch practice pads. It's like a glare from Zildjian. Really cool. This one has got like graffiti, street art type design, and this one has a galaxy design. Zildjian's really cool. They have a really good bounce. It's a really nice practice pad. There's 2 of those. And if you still have your beginning band practice pad stand, it's got this really cool screw in the back, so you can screw it on there and practice like that if you want, or it works on a table perfectly fine. And I have some other prizes coming in, some shakers, some drumstick keychains, stuff like that. And there may be some gift cards in the works if I can't get some of the other stuff to come in, because, you know, holidays. But yes, there's a lot of really cool things. So get cracking on the single stroke rolls. And if you have any questions about anything, you can drop a comment and I can reply to you in the comments. Single strokes, pretty straightforward, but if you do have any questions, I am here. Don't hesitate to ask. It's going to be great. Can't wait to see you guys again. Get to practicing. It's going to be great. Bye.